What is the output speaker set to in Zoom?
Recording in progress.
All right, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to the Sunday evening special edition call. We have with us tonight amazing Primerica with amazing Primerica and SD, and we are so honored to have Andy here with us. Congratulations to every single one of you who accomplished the 3x3, or if you were at Builders Day. This is a chance to reinforce, for those who are at Builders Day, what Andy shared with us there. And for many of you, this is going to be the first time you're hearing this, and this is the system that has made such a radical difference in everything that Andy's been doing and he's been teaching. I can tell you firsthand, my wife has been using this in her new business, and it's been going absolutely gangbusters. So I'm so excited for all of you to get a chance tonight to get this coaching from Andy, and we're going to not waste a lot of time with much ado about anything else. But Andy, you there?
I'm here. I'm ready. I'm excited.
All right. Well, man, I'm passing the baton over to you, my friend. Let it rip. We're here to learn. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations again on all the recent recognition and the amazing things that you guys have been getting done. I know even with all the traveling that you and Brittany were doing, you guys have achieved some great things still. And thank you. Thank you for the example you set every day.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, I'm excited to help you guys out as much as possible. We're grateful for you guys, but whatever we can do to help, I was telling Steve was, you guys also kind of got like 4 years of all my presentations in a couple of days, so I don't really have much left to tell you. But I'd like to kind of just help you guys with whatever I can help you with. Because you guys earn the right to be here. Type in "earned" in the Zoom chat really quick. I know Steve can't speak or hear anything, but he can maybe read it. Type in "earned" in the Zoom chat if you earned it. Okay. There's two people. Great job, Edwin. So coachable. Alan, a little bit coachable. Great job. Great job. Okay. So yeah, whatever I can do to help you guys, let me know. And that's kind of what we do with most of our meetings too. We just kind of have a round table and see what I can do to help you guys. What's working, what's not working, whatever you need help with, let me know. But never be afraid to ask questions, because even though you might not like the answer, it's good for you. So does anybody have any questions or stuff they've been going through or anything, have anything I can help them with specifically, directly? Because you earn the right to be here. It's not like stage talk. Whatever I can do to help you specifically, now's the time to ask. If you guys want to, know how to raise your Zoom hands, anybody know how to do that? There's a little emoji down at the bottom of your screen there. If you're on your cell phone, you can type it. Not you, Stacy, okay? Anybody else? Y'all earn the right to be here. Anybody? Okay? Or if you don't know how to raise your Zoom hand, okay, Grace, thanks. Good, we got one. Alan's thinking about doing something. But if you don't know how to do it, also say something in the Zoom chat or type something in a second. But Grace, what do you got going on over there, girl? What can I help you with? Tell me all the things. Well, I unmuted you. I don't know if you're talking. Okay, good.
Thank you very much, Andy, and good to see you again. Right, I've got a burning question, and it's really the burning question is regarding the page. I've set up a public page for what I'm doing. Is that okay? Instead of can you hear me now? I can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
They muted me too. They muted both of us. They're like, you know what? They're trying to block our blessings, Grace. Not today. Not up in here. Okay, girl. Not up in here. All right. So a couple things. Did you already have an existing Facebook page before that?
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay if I give you some coaching in front of everyone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. So the biggest thing is I always tell all of my people, you don't want to set up a new additional page, right? Because you guys all understand by showing the Zoom chat, yes, that you are in some level of network marketing, correct, everyone? You guys do understand that? Okay. So if you, two people, thank you, Samuel, appreciate you, Andrea, okay, Joyce, okay. So the thing is, we love Grace. So if Grace already had a network of people on a social media network, right? And then she's going to make a new one to start off with the business stuff. Who can tell me what's going to happen to Grace's network if she's starting a new page? Anybody want to tell me? Put it in the Zoom chat. Anybody have any ideas? Die. Kevin O'Malley is very direct. I like that. Back to zero. Lose them all, right? Get smaller. So Grace, the whole thing is for the social media, you don't want to create a new page. You want to use your existing personal stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I've moved them all to my personal page, which is the public one.
Well, agreed, but I would just be very cautious in my words because there should be no moving because it should be the same thing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is that what you were asking? Did you like make a new different page or whatever?
No, it's actually a duplication of the same page with the same people. I've only got about 12 people really because I wasn't really big on Facebook.
Is that what you had before?
Using yes.
Yeah, well, sweet baby Jesus, you're in a good spot because normally people have like 1,200 and then they try to do that.
No.
Yeah, so the whole thing is, Grace, it's good for everyone. I want to give Grace some love in the Zoom chat for having the courage to actually ask a question. Because some of these people, Grace, that are on here, they say they want to do big things. So they won't even ask me a question. Isn't that the craziest thing? So I'm so proud of you, Grace, for doing that. And one of the biggest things I was telling you is, Grace, the social media play is supposed to be authentic. It's got to be 100% from you. What happens is, Samuel, if you start coming up with like a professional page or whatever, you start almost getting caught in the trap of trying to go professional post all over. You're posting about vitality every day and about Genostar and all that stuff, and people always will end up unfollowing you. So I would say if you got that already, just keep building that, okay? And good news is you only got 12 on both, okay? So that's great. But pick one, and I would delete the other one. I'll be honest with you. So if you ever I don't have 2 Facebook pages. I have one. It's my personal page, and I use it to build a brand through it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then you start trying to figure out what's going back and forth on stuff. And also, fun fact, here's some deeper level stuff. When people start to search you, Grace, and they start seeing multiple pages, it gets also confusing for people, right? Did I answer your question a little bit? I know it's kind of all over the place, but pick one and go with it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go with my public page. That's fine.
And then now you got a couple of things before I let you go because you were the first. You got to build a network. So what's your plan to start adding friends and stuff like that? What's your plan to do that?
I was thinking of doing a campaign which is looking at people within the UK because that is the market I'm sort of targeting. But I wasn't too sure, so I haven't gone ahead.
Okay, so again, I would say off like a professional page, I would set up a personal page, okay, and not do any kind of campaigns. I don't run any kind of, I don't run any kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Campaigns or ads or pay for leads or any of that stuff, okay? One of the things you can do, I'm trying to find someone similar is, so who are your 12 friends you have on there, like friends and family or something like that?
Yeah, it's a mixture of friends and family, yeah.
Okay, so the cool thing you guys got to realize about social media is it's literally built the same way. It's like you add somebody on Facebook and you see where it's like suggested friends, like here's 3 suggested friends for you. Yes, you know how it does that, Grace?
Yeah.
Here's a life hack. Okay, let me show you how to do something really quick if that's okay. So you can actually go into Facebook from the mobile. And you can click on somebody here and it says, say this is like friend, somebody that just joined the business underneath Stacy Cody. Okay. But the cool thing is, you see where it says she's got, let me pull up my thing. You see where it says she's got 606 friends here, Grace? You see that?
Yeah.
One of the cool things you can do is if you can click on that, this is only on the mobile version, but you see on the top left where it says suggested friends there?
Yeah.
So you can go to friends and family and stuff like that. And it says suggested friends. It'll suggest all the people you have mutual friends with. So I don't really know this person, but Jared, see Jared at the very top there? I've got 4 mutual friends with.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you start building your people and stuff like that. You know, you can do it with all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to find another life hack here. I think I blocked my sister because she's kind of ratchet. Let me see if I can find her because then you'll see a bunch of people. But yeah, that's what I would be doing for you to start building your Facebook up as going to friends and family, things like that. Find people that have mutual friends and then start building up that way. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Thank you very much, Andy.
Yeah, no worries. I was going to try to find one more for you to show you another example. Okay, here's another one. So this is what it would normally look like. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. Because Grace, a lot of people, and give Grace some more love in the Zoom chat really quick. Grace, I'm going to unpin you, girl, because I'm just taking over the host. I'm running this whole meeting. We're doing it, okay? So I'm going to show you something else, okay? So another thing, Grace, a lot of people think, Samuel, it's going to take me a long time. Oh, I've only got 12 friends. I've got 0 friends. It's going to take me forever. Oh, Grace, that is bull, okay? So check this out. This is somebody I went to high school with. So realize the team, the further you go back in social media and stuff like that, the more you've known somebody, the years you've known somebody, the more mutual friends you're going to have with that person. Does that make sense, team? Y'all get that? Okay. The further you go back with somebody, the more mutual friends you're going to have with that person. Y'all get me on that? Yes or yes in the Zoom chat? Okay. Oh, my man, Bevan's on. Dang, Bevan, I see you, dog. Okay. All right. So check this out. So scroll down to their friends. Okay. Now, this is more what it's going to look like with somebody new. So if I click on the top left there where it says suggestions, it'll show me all the suggested friends I have with all these people. Okay? So check this out. And if you were Charles Trapp, everybody, or Jacqueline Schwartz, and we had 60 mutual friends, if I sent you a friend request, everybody, and we had 60 mutual friends, would you accept it? Yes or yes in the Zoom chat. Y'all tell me, please. Okay? And this is how quickly you can build up your stuff. So watch this. Maybe, Grace, you can time me, okay? So watch this. Oh, it's going to take me forever to build all my friends. I don't know what they're. Watch this. Watch this. I can't multitask, so I'm not going to talk to you. I'll do it, Grace. Okay, but look at this.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Type in yes, yes in the Zoom chat. You see how easy this is, y'all. Because you can start from nothing. I know. I think it was Kevin O'Malley said, "Oh my gosh, I made a Facebook today. Great, go add some people." Okay.
Fantastic.
Good, fantastic. I love you. Super proud of you. Okay, not in a weird way though. I'm Mary Grace. Don't get your hopes up. Okay. All right, good. Samuel, you got a question for me, my brother? What's going on? What is with your background over there, dog? That's some real crazy stuff you got going on, Samuel. What is that, dog?
It's my vision, SVP 2025.
You said 2026. I was going to come across the Zoom thing at you, okay?
No, 2025. Well, thank you so much, Andy. I think one of the challenges I've found, I know it's a question, is that we get a lot of volume, a lot of people coming through. How do you separate the serious ones from the non-serious ones before you sit down and do the interview with them? Because there's a lot of people who are coming across who are not the kind of people we're looking for.
Yeah, so let's break that down, make sure we're 100% clear and I can help you on that. So where is that happening? In the Facebook Messenger and stuff like that? Or
Messenger, and I've had some people using WhatsApp as well. So they've got the message on their WhatsApp status, and then people would respond to them. And then we'll pick it up from the WhatsApp and use exactly the same thing. This person introduced us, and we'll do exactly the same thing like he gave us. But there's a lot of people coming through who might be maybe skilled worker visa or people looking for jobs. So there have been those challenges. I've been using your script as you gave it, exactly the same script that you gave. And I was thinking of adding one or two things to it, like making sure, mentioning no skilled worker needed or certain things like that. But I've not done it because that's not the script you gave us.
Well, I appreciate you being coachable. I don't care what your upline says about you. You're okay with me, Samuel. You know that? Okay.
Thank you.
But, okay, so where is it that you're finding that they're not a good fit for you in that opportunity you're talking about? Where exactly is that?
At the interview stage.
At the interview, okay. And then what does that look like for you? Like what's not lining up? Tell me about that.
So when we sit down to talk about the business, they've seen the video, they know what the video is all about. I mean, this has been really good for me because I've had a lot of recruits, I've had a lot of appointments.
Yeah, really, if you think about it, Samuel, too, I'm going to help you there, but really, if you really think about it, all social media is an activity generator, right? It's a system because you could, I mean, not saying you, Samuel, but potentially someone else could suck at closing. But if I gave them 50 more appointments a week, the outcome of that is going to be 50x times whatever they're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes, okay. Yes.
So you're going to have just, with a grain of salt, you're going to have a little bit of some ragamuffins on there and stuff like that. But I want to help you with like what's happening. So you're on the interview, they watch it, they're there, they're in front of you. Now what's happening?
Now we're talking about the business opportunity, how you make money, how you get trained, how the business works. And then people say, so they might get towards the end and they say, okay, so it's not a job. No, it's not. It's a business opportunity. So how do I make money? The job is usually the biggest thing. I usually find out the skilled worker at the very beginning because there's certain visas that can't work in our business.
Yeah, so you guys have like a huge blessing there, Samuel, too. Is you guys might want to look at like how your interview process is because I don't know what that looks like. But my whole thing is, and what we always use is they get a financial license, right? And you guys, you can walk backwards and not even get the dang license, and they still make money, right? But also,
Yes.
what we always talk about is they get paid from referrals because Samuel, even if they were in your Genestar business and they weren't doing much, you would agree if they passed you some leads, they would still get split a comp on that, yeah?
Yes, they would. Yes.
Yeah, so the biggest tie down question I use, and I try to stay away from all this stuff on stage from convention because I don't want to get yelled at by Jeff. Okay, but Jeff's not here. Okay, so and if you never see the recording, you were here to hear it. Okay, so the biggest thing I always say is this: when you're at the end of an interview and stuff like that, you always want to do best case, worst case, because Samuel, that's what your person across from you is always thinking. What's the best case, but also what's the worst case? So, blah, blah, blah. So let's role play for a second in front of everybody, but we're going to keep our clothes. So, Samuel, I want you to, you want to give me at the end of the interview, I'm the interviewer and you're the interview, and you say something. I'm going to close. You ready for this?
Yes.
Go ahead, shoot me.
I don't have any money right now. I'm pretty skinny.
Perfect. And besides not having any money, is there any other reason you want to start making money right away?
Just time. I'm a very busy guy. My family, got 5
Yeah,
children.
no, it's super cool. We actually have in our business what's called a referral-based system where you give me some referrals anyways, Samuel, because we're best friends, am I right?
Yeah, yes.
But
yes,
Samuel,
yes.
if I gave you a couple £100 per referral, you'd probably give me a whole heck of a lot more of them, all right?
Oh, yeah. I know lots
Yeah,
of
so we
people.
actually have built into our system with no time invested at all on you. Anytime you just Samuel, you ever want a new car, you start seeing that type of car on the road everywhere around you, ever happened to you?
Yeah, all the time.
So Samuel, you're out and about, you hear somebody trying to save money on insurance or trying to get out of debt faster, financial planning, say, hey, go talk to my friend Andy. Samuel, I do all the work and I split you on all the commission. Sound fair?
Yeah, but I don't know a lot of people. I'm
Perfect. You don't need to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you do have time, just so you know, I'm always looking for people that are willing to run appointments and things like that too, independent people. So down the road, if you do free up time, I've got tons of stuff going on anyways. I just need someone to help me do the workload. I mean, are you afraid of doing the work down the road?
No. Oh, I work hard.
So perfect. So let's be honest, Samuel. Best case scenario, you get some free time later on, you make stupid, incredible money, and you're able to get more freedom and time to spend with your kids. But worst case scenario, you make a couple £100 on the side every month just from giving me referrals, and you get a financial license, knowledge, and information to help your own family. That's a no-brainer, am I right, Samuel?
That sounds great. I like the sound of that.
Great. What are you most excited about?
The chance to make money.
Yeah, I don't care what you're going to say, Samuel, because I'm filling out the IBA right now. Y'all see that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's let me get some other stuff on there. Bevan doesn't know, but I'm a closer, Samuel. I'm gonna close your ass no matter what. Okay. On top of that, even if the money, don't forget, because the money was an issue, so I'm not gonna let myself off the hook on that. Great. So when would the money not be an issue for you? And then set the comeback date. Also, by the way, Samuel, in the meantime, we can actually start building you some leads and some referrals right away. If I gave you something to post on social media, or WhatsApp, like you saw that got you here, and down the road you're actually able to earn income off any of those referrals, is that something you'd be open to doing?
Yeah, but I don't. All this business where you have to tell somebody and tell somebody. And
Yeah, you don't have to tell anybody. Yeah,
Really?
besides not wanting to tell anybody, is there any reason you wouldn't want to post it?
No. Sure.
Samuel, did I tell you about this?
No.
How are you here?
A friend.
You see it? You see it, Samuel? Come on, brother. Right? All right, good. That's good. Samuel, does that answer your question, my dude?
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, just tighten up your closes, man. Just get better at closing. But yeah, remember that an objection is just a complaint. Most people that get an objection is freak out. You can ask my wife, I don't care what you say to me, we're doing it. Right? So it's like your kids. Do you have kids, Samuel?
Yes.
How old are they?
18, 20, 32.
Okay, so good Lord, those are adults. Okay, but do you remember 100 years ago when they were actual kids? You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, did you ever tell them to take out the trash or clean up the room and they had every objection on the planet on why they weren't going to do it?
They still do, yes.
Correct. Now, in your case, being a parent, was that an option for them not to do it?
No.
No, you were just they're just complaining, right?
Yeah,
and you're going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I get an objection from people. Make sense?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
So good. Keep winning, buddy. I'm proud of you. Okay. Anatonia, I can't even read that. Anatona, just kidding. Casa Delay with Jamaican flag and something else. I don't know what that is. Tell me how to say it. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry.
It's Antonia.
That's what I said. You heard it clear.
You were
I
close.
said
You
it.
were close. You were close.
Yeah, Steve was messing with my mic. That's what happened. Okay. Anyways, what's going on? How can I help you?
Good evening. Thank you for this, Andy. Right. So two things. Firstly, just to clarify what you just said to Grace, because I did the same thing. I set up a separate one just to make it public, because my other one was private. So you're saying just keep the one, right?
Yeah. So remember, and I did that 2 years ago, but it doesn't work. Trust me. Okay. So you got to remember too, like your network, your circle, your sphere of hot warm market is in that. So the second you make a new one, you cut that all off and you're starting all over from zero. But then also people look at your business page and they think it's a business page. They don't have any relationship with a business. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the cool thing too about social media is don't forget when you post, you can choose what's public and what's not.
This is my next question. All right, good. Mhm.
So let me show you some stuff really quick. So y'all are getting some hardcore tutelage right now today, okay? So don't forget, you can choose what's public and what's not, okay? So let me pull this up really quick. So like, I always joke, but I'm like 1,000,000% serious. So like, say you get people like Samuel, well, I don't want to post, and Samuel's like, well, I got baby mama drama, and I blocked her, and blah blah blah, and all this other stuff, right? And you're like, great. Well, I don't care, Samuel, because we're gonna make just this one post public, and then the other stuff we can do it. Because don't forget the privacy settings here. If you want to post, or some people you're gonna get, well, I don't want people seeing what my kids are doing or whatever. Great, because you can edit the audience, and you can actually have public, friends. Look at this. Don't tell anybody. Don't screenshot this into my people. I even have friends accept Leilani. Leilani, I got people that are so ratchet on my thing. I got my own category I set up, Steve Jenkins. Like, okay, friends accept, everybody except Steve Jenkins can see my shit. Okay, right? But that's the cool thing. So, like, remember, there's all kinds of ways to build it without creating a personal page or a professional page. Because once you do that, you're in a hot market, warm market referral system. So the second you do that, you cut off everything, and you're 100% cold market. Like for me, like my friends and family and my people out there, they see me out here like with my kids and stuff like that. Even my trophy posts. Like, I mean, and I just hope y'all take this the right way. I'm not like, I don't know what the word is, but I also know how important it is that people see my kids in the post, right? You see how that makes that relatable? You get it? But because like it's a thing, and I'll tell you, 6 years, I've been doing this for 6 years. 6 years later, I'll have people reach out to me. I've been watching you guys for 6 years, you know what I mean? And they're my friends from like junior high school. But if I would have stuck with that new page, it would have been nobody out there. And let's be honest, again, you're in a relationship business. You can't market to people that nobody wants a relationship with your business page. Does that make sense? They want to see you. They want to see your life. They want to see your lifestyle and your brand. It's not about me. It's not about Genestar. It's about you and your brand, and that's what people follow. Okay. What was your other question you had about the postings?
Because you said at Builders Day about how you can edit the audience. You just showed me, so that's exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Come on, aren't you glad you raised your hand? Somebody's all crusty broke people on here. Like, I don't want to raise my hand. I want to ask for any questions, all right? But God bless those people. Okay.
Bless you, thank you.
All right, bless you. Who we got up next? Shatna.
It's Chetna.
Chetna.
Hi.
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm doing it. Yeah.
Okay, it was good. You didn't say it so wrong, so it was perfect.
Yeah.
Hi, Abdi. I have one question. I have quite a lot of people on my Facebook, but I only had one respond. I followed exactly what I was taught, and
it's a numbers game. I love you, sister. Listen to me. I already know where you're going. It's a numbers game. Okay? So you have to go back to what I was showing Grace and start building your network. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Because that's the thing I've taught so many people that is, what's your last name? How do you say it?
Bankania.
Oh my gosh. Got it. Okay. So let's do some research here in front of everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Is this you at the top here?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, we have one mutual friend. Congrats on that. Okay. So a couple things. Number one is I'm glad you had your COVID vaccine. I would probably take this stuff off there just so people can actually see your face. Make sense?
All right, yeah.
A little bit more personal, okay? Yeah, so the other thing is you have, let's see, is all your stuff always public or what?
It's always public, yeah.
Good. Okay. Oh, hey! I know that.
I have you there too.
Love that. Yeah, so you just, I mean, you don't really have a network, girl. Like, look, so a couple things. Is it okay if I, like, just talk to you like you're
Sure, yes.
person? This is what I would tell anybody on my team, but I feel like you guys are my team. Is that okay if I just train you that way?
Perfect, yep.
Okay, good. All right, somebody just unmuted out like they were at church for that. Okay, now look at this. So here's a couple of things. What I would always teach everybody is don't be afraid to go back through and remove stuff that's got no activity at all, okay? So even like this, like February, so excited about convention, you had one like and it was freaking Alan. Like, if you ever watch your posts and stuff like that, they'll actually tell you what they're looking for, right? Happy Republic to all my fellow Indians, you got 11 on there. So I would imagine, tell me if I'm wrong, this is your network. This is like your 12 friends, yeah? I mean, that's your, yeah. So one of the things you can always do is this, is even this post right here that you made, okay, a couple things I would do is don't be afraid to ask people to post for you. Also, are you independent? Are you like close your appointments on your own?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so Kevin. Good. So this is good, okay? So yeah, so don't be afraid to do that, but also you got 8 comments, okay? I'm checking your stuff out. We're in it deep now, okay? So the whole thing is you want to make sure that you're responding back to everybody with a question. Even this, who's this?
That's my uncle.
Good. So even if you get someone like that, I would reply back to them and say, hey, thanks so much, Uncle. Would you do me a favor? Would you share this post to see if you might know someone else looking?
Yep.
Makes sense? Every single time. Every time, okay? That's pretty good. The other thing you could do is, guys, don't be afraid to ask people to post for you from their social media because, girl, even though you might only have 12 friends, I would venture to guess, okay? Let me go back to your real peeps. I venture to guess that some of these people have a good market of people on social media. Who do you think's got the best, like married with kids, has the best market of these people on here? Who do you think?
I think they all got family.
Pick one. I don't care.
Okay, let's go with Romeo.
Okay. Romeo, dang, Romeo looking like a stud out here. I see you, Romeo. Okay, 561. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so here's the concept. Ready for this? Romeo doesn't have much of activity, but he's got 53 people watching his stuff. Yeah. And obviously, would you tell in the Zoom chat? Everybody, tell chat in the Zoom chat if she's got 11 people liking her post over here. Do you think those people are supportive of her? Yes. Yes, everyone? I'll wait.
Yes.
So just generally, if you say, hey, Romeo, listen, brother, I know you're probably not that interested, but we're looking for some great people. If I gave you something to post on your Facebook, would you be open to posting it? See if you might know someone looking to make some extra income from home. What do you think Romeo would probably say, Chetna?
Yes.
Yes. And you see how his market is a little bit bigger than yours? Okay. Yeah, so that's what you do. So you got what I call the double dipper, okay? You got to keep building your market up because you have a fishing problem. You guys fish in the UK? Do they have fish over there?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Okay, fish. Like fish?
Yeah.
So check this out. You don't have a Genostar problem. You don't have a Kevin O'Malley problem. You have an activity problem and a numbers problem because if we have the same exact fishing equipment, the same exact time of the day, the same exact tackle, hook, lure, and everything else, and in your lake you've got 12 people, and in my lake I've got 5,000 people, who's going to catch more fish?
You will.
Okay? So hear me, sister, you are not broken. But when that happens to people, like I said, Grace, build your network up. That's okay. Keep building it up. But then also in the meantime, even like I showed Grace that Romeo thing, or that thing on how to add friends, I would go do that to Romeo right now, right? And then also ask people to post for you. Make sense?
Yeah, perfect.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you more. I gotta go. Okay, Kevin, the man of the hour. Kevin, you knew she tagged you in that post. You were so excited to get up here with me.
It certainly was. Thank you, Andy.
Listen, the San that used to be my background when we first started Zoom when COVID happened. The old Zoom San Francisco Bridge. I see you showing over there.
Thank you. So, in Chetna's case and other cases, is it also valuable to refresh the post like once a week or so?
Well, no, it depends. So if you had a bunch of activity off it, yes. If there's been crickets, no.
Okay.
It's kind of like I mean, I would think about it like if you were in like I'm trying to think of a good example. If you were like in a horse race,
Yes.
okay, and one horse is just getting his butt kicked every time, you would after a while you wouldn't be like, well, let me go back to old Seabiscuit and get him out there on the field again. Like you'd be like, no, we need new blood, right? Someone else that can run, okay? So yeah, I would go back to that. But if you have a post that has gotten a bunch of activity off it, hell yes, go back to it. Make sense? So if you have a post that's got like 20, 30, 40, 50, 80 comments on it, shares, great. But yeah, if it's cricket, nobody's commenting on anything, I would get somebody else to post a new post for that. Make sense?
Yes. Would it be an exception if you had grown your Facebook friends, say, from 200 to 1,000, and
Are you speaking in third person? Is this you? Are we talking about?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Are you speaking in third person? Is this you that we're talking about?
It's my team.
Yeah,
yeah. So no, it would not be an exception. But the biggest thing you could do at that point is down the road post a new post. The thing I'll tell you guys all this is if it doesn't work right away, just delete that deal. God bless. If it's been a couple days and nothing's happening on it, get out of there, right? But let me help you out in front of all this stuff, okay? But some cool things here is this. So you got 1 comment, 3 shares, okay? So what's up with this person? Do you know this person commented on here, Kevin?
I don't, but I have reached out to her and we have had a conversation.
Okay. Is it okay if I help you in front of everybody?
Yes, please.
And I know you're coachable and you're willing, because I'm not trying to tear you apart, but I also know that you like made a Facebook or an Instagram just to start doing this, so I'm grateful for you. But it's very, 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 very important. You need to understand the crucial steps of the business. Is everyone that comments, it gets reacted. You say, I just reacted to that. You can do a thumbs up. You can do wow. You don't do crying. Okay, that's what Bevan does. You can do it like a love, but you want to say, is it okay? Yeah. Oh, Lord Jesus. Info. Okay, here's what. Okay? Don't forget, every time someone comments on your post, it shows it to more people. Okay? So if you guys didn't know, social media, the algorithm, it actually only shows it to 5% or less of your people. So if you got 744 friends on there, or whatever it is, if it's only showing it to 5% of your people, even if you've got the greatest graphic in American business, only 37 people even saw it. Okay? But the way it works is, as you start commenting on that, it's a question, okay? It's 1 comment. Then they respond to you, it's another comment. And then you say, great, I'll send you a message now. Sound good? That's 4 more comments. What happens is it starts taking that percentage up from to 5 to like 10. Now you don't have 37 people seeing it, you have 77 people seeing it. And put in a Zoom chat, what do you all think is going to happen in his post when another 45 people see it? Anybody want to know what's going to happen to it? Anybody have any ideas, just generally, what's going to happen? Okay? Anybody? You're going to get more people commenting. And then he's going to comment back to them, right, Kevin? With a question. Yes. And then what do you think is going to happen? It's going to go from 10% to 20%. Now the same post, Kevin, you now have 154 people seeing it. Yeah. Does that make sense? So like it's very important that you need to understand that you do that first. The other thing is this, you've got to have it turned on where you have to approve people's timeline and tagging, because look at this. You have the whole, so if you're also, I'm going to show you why it's not working for you. I love you, but I'm just going to be honest. If you only have 5% of your people seeing it, which is, oh Lord Jesus, I received that, it's 38 people, okay? Yes. So 774 times 0.05, okay? You have 38 people see it, but check this out. Look at Kevin's page, everybody. You've got, okay, 1 post, 2 posts, 3 posts. It's all over your page, right? So you want to make sure, just generally by the audience, if you saw Kevin has 3, 4, 5, 6 posts on his page, would you be more apt to comment or less inclined to comment on his page, everybody? Just, I don't know. We'll put it in the Zoom chat.
Less.
Way less. Alan said he would run away, and I would too. Okay, so guys, don't forget this, and we're not burning your britches here, darling. You're okay, Kevin. But don't forget this, okay? It's uber importante. On your home page, you'll see these 3 little dots here on the top right, yes, okay?
Yes.
If you click on this, there's a thing where it says profile and tagging settings. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Click the 3 dots, Kevin, and click on that, and it'll pull this up. And this is a very big tab here. It says review all tags that people add your post. So you could have the whole concept I realized, Kevin, was I wanted to use social media, but I didn't want my network, Grace, seeing the same post over and over again. So, Kevin, the whole concept is if you have that on and you just don't approve them, you could have 500 people post and tag for you every single day, and none of your people would see the same post over and over again.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Good. And if you have a post that's not working, okay, I would delete it and then post a new post down the road. And in the interim, like I was telling my other girl, is ask other people, Chetna, ask other people to post a new post for you, okay? But in your exact example, I would work on getting them shares up, big dog. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at your stuff here, let's go back, Kevin. I would, and don't forget, you can always hide stuff from your page. So you can click these 3 little dots here for your page, Kevin. You can put on remove from timeline, and they won't be able to see it anymore. So I would clean that up. All of you guys should be cleaning up your own social media, okay? But then also, by look at this, you posted this on March 11th, which is only 5 days ago. It's not that old. You should not be tagging all your teammates. It should just be you.
Okay.
Okay? And then you got some shares. So here's another thing is, I'm assuming are all these people in the business right now? Obviously, this Jeffrey Letts guy, I've heard of him before, but anybody else, are they all in Genistar?
Most of them.
Yeah, because you see how the algorithm, because you tagged all the Genistar people, the algorithm is now showing it to all Genistar people that have friends in common. Make sense?
Yes.
That's what everyone, it's got to be very careful of. And I always talk about like being careful of that, because if you do that, the algorithm pipeline is going to go down the Genistar vein. Make sense?
Yeah.
So now imagine that 38%, those 38 people that saw it, but 27 of them are already in Genistar.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yes.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would take that post and I might reach out to a couple people and ask them to help you out and share that post for you. Hey, we're looking for more great people. Clean people hear that, they're just going to puke it all over their Facebook all day.
Yeah. My thing was, do we still kind of like the Genistar page or be friends with Genistar people?
No. Yeah. Yes to the page. No to the friends.
Right. Okay. And because I initially was trying to post like the one that we post, like the blue sort of thing, and then I've asked my team, hey, could you guys season it? Could you comment on it and stuff like that? And I probably it was probably like a wrong idea, because everyone's gonna search for them, and we're kind of like on the same company. Is that correct?
1,000,000%. Yeah, so I mean, you can do that a little bit here or there, or what we do is our trainer, like if the trainer's on there, the trainer, like you saw Alan on one of them say I'm interested or whatever, that's great. But yeah, a couple things, and those all go together, Mark, is if you, I teach our team, don't add anybody's sidelines or even upline unless they're like your direct upline, because what happens is, and I screwed up this up with the other company, so I was in a health and wellness company before this, and we loved it, we loved the people, and we started adding everybody all over the company, right? Mark, you got friends over here, sidelines, RVPs, EVPs over there, right? Well, what happens is that takes up your thread, but also like you were showing with Kevin, it starts going into that. And let's be honest, we love everybody, Mark, but everybody's already got an IBA, and they've already got a policy and a product. So, like, even if you go to finally market that to people, the only people that's seeing it are already in the dang business. Make sense? Yeah. And then, also you got to be careful on that as well, because if it takes off and you're tagging a bunch of people or a bunch of people are doing it, what Facebook is doing is suggested friends. It's trying to find links of a network, because that's what it is. It's a network. So if your network you're posting out there is primarily all Genestar people, it's saying ding, ding, ding. What links these other people together is more Genestar connections. And then it just pushes that out to them. Make sense?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you got it. You're doing it. You can always ask people to post it and stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, dude, I'm stalking your page right now in the background. You got a great page here. You know what I mean? You're doing pretty good stuff. When was the last time you posted about the opportunity? Do you know?
So I'm kind of sort of reading this book from Gary Vaynerchuk, like jab, jab, right hook. So
yeah, Gary V.
Gary V, yeah. So jab, jab is kind of like jab.
Yeah, so, but you gotta put the hook out there at some
No,
point.
I don't. Yeah, that's my problem. I haven't sort of.
Yeah, so that's okay. You're just. Can you guys? Because he won't tell me the truth. Can you guys tell me the Zoom chat? Is Mark very structured and organized? Can you guys tell me the Zoom chat? Is Mark very analytical person? Is he structured and organized? Anybody know Mark? Anybody question mark out there in the Zoom world? Is he? No, nobody knows you, Mark. Okay. Are you like a structured and organized person? Yes.
Sort of.
I can confirm he is perfectionist.
Thank you, Steve. We're really off there for a second. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Yeah, you got to put it out there, dude. You know what I mean? Because I know all about Gary Vee as well. Okay, but you got nothing but. I mean, you got a network in here, dude. You know what I mean? You got 98 people liking your daggum cookies post over here. Like, God bless. You got to put it out there, right? And what I would tell you is just like I told them, like, don't puke it all over there forever, but put it out there, dude. You know, and I would try, you could be the guinea pig, Mark. I would try a picture of like you and your wife, but take the verbiage on that graphic and type it up and put it out there like, hey, we're looking for great people, blah, 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 blah. Put it out there, see what happens. You got to put it out there because I run my page the exact same way, dude. Like if you ever look at my page, I mean, yeah, because we just had our $1 million show, so it says Primerica on it. But outside of that, I mean, you would never see anything, and it's all about the jab, 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 right? And it's like a little bit like trickled in, like stuff in there, but it's all, I mean, primarily it's all family, right? Other stuff, okay? So I'm the same way, and then that's how, Mark, you're 100% right. When I do post a year later, it blows up. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you don't post at all, that ain't it, fam. Okay, you gotta okay, don't get caught up in the jab, jab, jab mode. Okay, like just gotta throw it out there. And fun fact for you, when you do that, I would do it on a Monday or Tuesday, okay, between the hours of 8 and 9 a.m.
8 and 9.
Okay, you know why on Monday or Tuesday? You're smart. Give me a guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why would you do it on a Monday or Tuesday? Anybody got any guess?
Is it like the busiest working day?
Close. Emmanuel got it. Emmanuel got it. Right off the rip. Most people hate their jobs. They're going back to work after the weekend. They're sitting there. What is everyone doing when they're in the school pickup line, school drop-off line, right? Wait to share, and they're like, hell no. Okay, right? They're getting in there and doing it, and then you come across an opportunity, and you jab so many times, they watch you living a good life, brother. Like, just give them the opportunity. And I'll tell you, just like I would tell my new person that was scared to post, dude, if nothing comes of it by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, freaking delete the damn thing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But you got to put it out there. And for you, for our content, just like Michael says, Gary Vee also posts every day as well. Okay. But what I would do for you is I would post a picture of you and your wife, a very nice picture, you guys, and say, we're hiring, right? Or whatever verbiage you want to use so compliance doesn't come down your throat, right? But that's 100% what I would do for you is get it out there, because once you do, it'll start blowing up. And I don't usually post all the time, but when I do, it's great. Okay, here's another fun fact. And I know we only got 12 minutes left, but Dalian is the only one girl. Is that Dalian? Is the only one with her. Okay, Eve is up there with her Hawaiian hips. Okay, we got that. Okay. But listen, so Mark, don't go away yet. But here's. So the other thing is, you guys, just so you guys know, you can save Facebook posts. Do you guys know that you can actually make folders of saved posts and stuff like that? Okay. So Kevin, to your point, is when I post one and it blows the frick up, I save it. Okay. And then what I do is I turn the I turn the privacy to only me, okay? So I turn the privacy, this is not it, okay? I turn the privacy to only me, so what happens is nobody else can see it, okay? So that's another thing you do. I've done this for years and years and years and years and years, is if I post something out there, okay, great. See how it says only me? Right? It's locked, but I could go back to it. How many comments are on this deal? Who wants to tell me? 470 comments on that. So the cool thing is when I go back and turn it back on, it's going to blow up, right? It's the same thing with the, and you can actually categorize this stuff. I made a recruits only section, right? Here's the thing. I've had other people post for me on their page, okay? My friends posted. They're not even in the business. They posted a picture of themselves, Michael. Okay, they posted my scripty script. Okay, we got 67 comments on that deal, brother. Right? So I can go back to it anytime. So that's a good trick for you too. Okay, so like the whole thing is you don't have to puke crap all over your Facebook all the time, but just use the system. But you got to put it up. How many recruits are you at this month? It's March 16th. How many recruits do you have for the month?
For this month, I became like a sales thing.
Yeah.
I got premium. But
you're walking around just jabbing the air by yourself, brother. Okay? God bless America and the UK and wherever else you're from, okay? God bless them all, but shoot dang, go help some people. Go rescue some people, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stalk your Facebook. You better freaking post it, okay? All right, that's it. We gotta go. All right.
Andy, I've got a question.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, you're trying to skip the line, dude. You're trying to skip the line. What is it? Go quick.
Okay, so would somebody like Mark be better? Is applying EVP being posted in as a friend? I've got a friend, Mary Lou, her name is. Or
Is Mark running his own appointments?
Yes.
Then Mark needs to post it, not tag anybody.
Okay. All right.
Makes sense, everyone? If you're running your own appointments, you need to post yourself and not tag anybody. Okay? But if you're not running your own appointments, then you tag the one who is going to be running the appointment. Make sense, everybody?
Yeah. And can I have another one?
Oh, sweet. No, after Dalian. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dalian. I'm not going to let him do that to you, girl. You've been waiting 4 hours with your hand up, okay? Your Zoom hand is literally exhausted. I can see it, okay? How can I help you?
Hi, Andy.
And that's cool because I don't override Steve Jenkins, and he don't override me, so I just cut his ass off right now. I do not care, okay? Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. And yes, I'm coachable before you even say it. Okay, so with my Facebook page, I mean, you can pull it up, and then I haven't posted the post you've given us. Not because I'm not going to or disobeying the instruction. It's
Don't
because
say disobey. That's a weird
it's because I haven't posted on there for like 3 weeks, I think less 1 year. So
okay,
I wanted
so
to.
So you're the exact opposite of Mark. Mark's right. Mark's getting it up there.
Yeah,
he's not going for the kill. You just out there just hanging out by yourself.
No, I kind of just taking it on a different approach. I went on clean up my. I've always had a professional page, but I changed my banner and everything, and I just started to interact back with some other people's posts, replying to comments, and then just dropping some contents on my page before I decided to drop the post.
And did you have multiple pages or what?
No, only that one I'm using.
Okay, so let me help you because you should be doing what more Mark's doing. Mark, you should be doing what she's doing. You guys should probably hang out sometime, okay? So let me show you this. So this is great. This is you, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is good. Okay, you got 793 friends, which is 793 more than Chet and I think. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. All right, but if you look at your page from the outside looking in, it's like all I see is business, right? Business. What is this? Okay, some mental stuff, great. Mental stuff, right? You got to post more stuff that's more about like stuff that's not business related.
Okay.
It's like about your life, like whatever, you know, like I don't know what you do in your free time, but something. Because again, social media, if it's done correctly, is a way to turn cold market and people that's out there into warm market. So they feel like they have a connection and relationship with you. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I know I do understand you're building it back up, but put some stuff out there. Like, do you have kids at all?
Yeah, I've got a son. Yeah.
Okay. What's he doing?
He doesn't like to be on social media and stuff. He's like that. is taller than me. He's a big kid for his age. So yeah.
So I would post some stuff that you're doing with your personal life out there. You know what I mean? But with whatever you're comfortable with doing. But you got to build your brand, and the brand is, we love Janisar, but the brand is you. Okay? Yeah. And all that stuff about the business is great, but you're not going to have that. People aren't going to have that connection with you as a person. Does that make sense?
That's the only thing I will change now, because I don't normally post myself, so that's fine. If that's what I need to do, then yeah, I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Cool.
don't be, it's kind of weird to put it out there at first, but like you kind of get used to it, right? But what you see is the relationships you gain through that will be crazy good. Okay.
I'll do that. No problem. Thank you.
All right, good. All right.
All
So
right.
who's up next? Not Steve. Not just try Steve. Not yet. Okay. All right, go. Where's Evelyn? What are you doing over there with your fancy background? You got a Range Rover? Is that real life?
That's my dream board.
I know we have that. We had that same picture on your bottom right side there on our dream board for a while. That's all Kuba for sure. So what's going on? How can I help you? Good. What's going on? Tell me everything.
Yeah. Anyway, I just like to thank you, because it's a sort of a good news just starting from scratch. From 200 followers, now I have 2,500.
Hey, girl! Let's go. Give
I don't know what happened.
Chat. Let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, and like what you said, I refrain from, you said that refrain from, there's lots of happening in the Philippines at the moment because of our politics, and just put all the golden nuggets you've given us. And I'm not a politic girl anyway, but just to share to everyone that all the things that you've taught us made our business grow stronger. And so if you look at my Facebook, I always put food and my dog. And
Talking right now, I'm in the background looking at it now.
And it seems that all the people following me are men. I don't know why.
Okay, so that's
old-looking men.
well. Okay, so let's do this. So happy birthday to Jessica. Okay. So also realize people are going to kind of tell you what they're looking out for. Okay. So the reels are good. I would hide this stuff off your Facebook, because this is the same thing 3 times in a row. Make sense?
Oh yeah, I think I put some. Yeah.
Okay. But this is a cool thing, because you got 26 people on here, right? It's always looking at your market. So this is, who are these people? These friends and family?
Some of them I know, some of them I don't.
Yeah, that's okay. Right? Yeah. So what I would look at too, so you did a great job too. The first thing I stalked is you did do the picture, right? Did a great job there, okay? If this doesn't really take off and you posted a few months ago, don't be afraid to edit this privacy list and make it only me. So it's kind of still there, but nobody sees it. The other thing is, I want to just commend you. You did an incredible job. Even the people that liked it, you had 43 likes, asking people to share it. So I would do the same thing for you. Is I would go back, but instead of asking them to share it, I'd ask them to post a new post for you from their page. Make sense? Okay. But yeah, and then go back and tighten this up a little bit. That all looks good. But yeah, you see how you got like the same thing 12 times?
Yeah.
Okay. So do that. I would tighten that up a little bit. Okay. And then, yeah, looks good. Yeah, you got a network on there, right? Just keep jabbing. Do some more of what Mark's doing. But you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you for for everything.
Yeah. Thank you for the thing too. You're welcome. All right, so let's do this here. Okay. So Olivia, you waited an hour and a half for this. I don't care if we go long. The people that want to stay broke can just hang up now. We don't care about those people, okay? Because that's not you. So Olivia, how can I help you, my angel? Tell me everything.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. My questions, I've got 2 questions. The first one is, when and how do you engage people in Messenger? So that's my first question. And then the second question is, how do you keep on top of the list? Like you have lots of people that you're talking to on Facebook. Do you have a system where you kind of like monitor or stay on top of people who say yes, people who say no, people you're meant to follow up later? Because, Facebook is very, very huge. So those are my 2 questions.
So first of all, is I don't really, I don't text anybody directly, like cold message people. I only message people that are openly commenting on the post that they're open to looking at what we're doing. Does that make sense? Yeah, which is why Mark has no recruits this month because he hasn't posted, so nobody doesn't know who's open to it, who's not. Okay, right. So that's how I do it. And then if all those scripts and stuff like that, that's whole system's out there. The second thing is what's that big group of stuff you're talking about? Tell me about that. Like, give me a little bit like more clarification on what you're talking about with that, the big group.
So what I meant is, we're just going through the list of people that are, the list of people that are, commenting or, maybe reaching out to yourself. So my question is, how do you stay on top of all of the follow-up, people who say yes, people who say no, maybe later, that sort of thing?
I don't want to say the wrong thing. So you're talking about like, how do you dwindle it down to like, what's that, like turning it into something? Is that what you're saying? Like from all the craziness into like actual recruits? Or are you talking about?
Yes, and then, and then how do you keep on top of things? You've been people have been contacting you over the years on Facebook. So my question is, how do you, follow them up later? It's kind of like a building a list, isn't it, through Facebook?
Yeah. So again, is I don't really follow them up or do anything with any of them. Like I only comment to people if they're commenting on the post and interested, which is why people feel comfortable to comment on my stuff because I don't go at them. Does that make sense? Because people are getting DM'd with crap all day, every day. Does that make sense? So like, I'm not trying to like DM people and see what they're doing. Like, God bless them. I'm just trying to help people. So I only talk to those people. So I don't like, as far as trying to figure it out. Like, I'm not going at people. My whole system is people come to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I give you some coaching on your stuff? Is that okay?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Okay, is this, let me see this. Is this you?
Yes, that's me.
Perfect, okay. Let me show you some cool stuff, okay? So you got 3,000 followers. That's a big thing, okay? But the other thing is we always gotta be mindful that people are gonna tell you, if you watch your post and you watch your page, people will literally tell you what they want by the like button. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, here's patients. I'm sure this is incredible, right? 8 people. All right. Over here, video, overcome troubled relationships. Great. I'm sure it's an incredible message. I'm not being mean, but 2 people. Make sense? Okay. Okay. Despise. Great. 5 people. Okay. Picture you, boss babe. 50 people, 30 comments. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is for Grace and everybody else that want to try to build a business page. People do not want a business page. They want a person. They want personal relationships. Yes, even so, your mental bandwidth with the video, great content. The post, great content. But what was it? It wasn't you. Make sense? This, same thing. You've got great words in here talking about manage your money, all this different stuff, right? And it's you, and it blows up. You see the difference?
Yeah.
And I just want to show everybody that because that's the importance of not creating a new page. Make sense? So, like, what I would do is just keep doing you, and then when you post a post, like post the opportunity post, but I would post the verbiage and then post a nice picture of you, but maybe make it a little bit you, more you in the front of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, because girl, like you got people on here, but they literally show you what they want. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So sorry, that was not okay, but God bless.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, Steve Jenkins. I know it's 6:03. I don't care. Steve Jenkins, what were you going to say before I rudely cut you off? Everybody. You muted. You're coming back though.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah. So what I started, as you know, my Facebook page when I was in Rome. I've got it using the techniques that you showed up to 1,100 people. And I've also started to put my lifestyle up there, the trips that I've gone on and some other things. How how often do I do that? Because I obviously can't do it every day, but what's too much?
Just whenever whenever you got stuff, but try to make it a point to put stuff out there.
What about
you? I mean, I know you like override 90% of the company. Your biggest thing is going to be make sure that you're not filling it all up with just Genestar people, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to bring new people, and also you're at the point too where you've got so many people underneath you, you can build and give people away to people, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's no science of it, but I like have like this mental thermostat where I know, like if I haven't posted in like several days, I'm like, I gotta put something out there.
Right.
It's got to be every couple of days something, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. But even like personal, like I took, my daughter and I have a pretty sick muscle car, and she likes to just cruise around in the neighborhood. And go for, she calls it zoom around in the red car. She wants to go zoom around in the red car, right? But, literally, I'm like, I haven't posted anything because we've been on so many trips and stuff like that. It's almost like too much. It's almost like you don't want to become obnoxious to people, right?
Yeah.
But you got to post something family. So, yeah, I'm probably going to post like how adorable is my daughter. I'm probably going to post one of these pictures on social media like tomorrow or the next day. I just say something about it, right? Because you gotta keep that algorithm up and keep it going. Does that make sense? Yeah. You gotta keep it going and stay after. But I don't know the math behind it, and I'm not structured enough to try to figure it out. I don't care, but I do have like a mental like interior thermostat that's like alarm that's going off. Like it's been 7 days since you posted. It's been a week since you put. Like you need to put something out there. So, and then don't. The other thing that I'll tell everybody on the call is don't be fake.
Yeah.
Again, people want you. They don't want a company. They don't want a professional page. They don't want somebody that's all primitive. Be you, right? Just be yourself. Make sense? Because
excellent stuff.
Every couple of days. So let me get Rose real quick, Steve, if you're done. And then I'll leave you guys alone. But I just know Rose is out recruiting all y'all, so I got to help my girl out. And she looks like she got that little speed thermometer behind her. Dang.
Yeah.
Red light girl. I see you over there, Rose.
Good evening, Andy. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you so much for all the coaching. Yeah, I think I just wanted to let you look at my page. That's actually what got me up here, because I started as well in Rome. And I've put some stuff there, and I've got some recruits as well, but not direct. Like I've not posted the opportunity. I'm just kind of building lifestyle and all of that.
Yeah, you can't. Just like Chetna, if you have nobody, you can't expect to even. I wouldn't even post it either because you're going to get nothing out of it. Makes sense. Yeah. So you're doing the good stuff here. Yeah, you got 250. Yeah. So and I know how many you got. Just one daughter. How many kids do you have?
I've got three.
Okay, one daughter was up there for your EVP promotion, though,
yeah? Two daughters were. Okay. So I've got 3 children. So 2 of them were up for the EVP.
Yeah. Promotion. So what I would do is this is all great. We love this, but okay, look how cute your kids are. Stop it right now. Like that's what, right? Stacey, aren't her kids adorable in the matching dress and your son's in the matching shirt? Like, I mean. This is what people want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would focus on this stuff is good, but I mean, let me see if I can show you here. Okay, picture you. Who is this? Who's this girl over here?
It's just a friend in church. Yeah.
Okay, great. 20 people liked it. You're brand new on social media. What did we say? Right? 5%. Okay, so here let me scroll up. So you got 250 friends.
Yeah.
So 5% of 250. Okay, here, let me show you guys so you don't think I'm crazy. You only have 250 friends. Come on, Jesus. 250 times 0.05. That's 12 people. Okay, now check this out. Look at this. You post with your friend, you got 5 comments, so it boosted it up to more people. So you got 20 people like this thing. Make sense?
Yeah.
It's like an authentic thing. Now, let's look at the post. I love Grant Cardone. Okay? But you put a picture up of Grant Cardone, how many likes did you get?
1.
Okay, let me show you something else, okay? This is the thing with your family here. It's sunny smiles to keep your week bright and fulfilling. How many likes did you get? See it over here?
That's 20. Yeah.
20. That is 20. You're right. I don't care what they say about you. You're okay with me. Now here's another one. Thankful. This is somebody else's crap off Google. How many likes?
2.
Isn't it crazy, team, that when we sit back and look at it from the out, they're like, holy, right? So like, and that's why, to everyone's point, you cannot create a professional page because people don't want that. They don't want to build a relationship with a page. They want a person. They want to, even with your clients, your friends, family like that, they watch you. They want to sit down and feel like when they sit down at that kitchen table appointment with you, they want to feel like they've already got that relationship with you. They already know your kids. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so Greg, I'm gonna get my girl Vivian because she's looking super fresh, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, thank you.
Come on, Vivian. Come on, my love. I'm not gonna call you the caboose, but I almost did. Okay.
Thank you so much. Me very well. Yes, I'd want you to have a look at my page for me, please.
Oh Lord, y'all doing it. But you know what? I love the courage because everyone else sitting in the back like, oh, this guy's supposed to end 9 minutes ago. It's supposed to end 9 minutes ago. Why is he still talking? I want to get back to not making any money. Those people aren't the ones we love, okay? So what's your Facebook name? Is it Vivian Godslaw?
Yeah.
Vivian. I gotta start.
Bye, Felicia.
Let's go. Yeah. All right, good. All right, so we got that. Don't get me heated in here with these people, okay? Because I'll start going in. All right. All right, so we got this. Boom, 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 boom. This is you, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
3,000 friends. Let's go. God's love. Okay, first, I love you. I don't know how old this picture was, and it was taken on a disposable camera. You need to update this, girl. This is more
okay.
This is more pixelated than a regular Nintendo. Okay, fix it. Okay. So this. Oh, dang, girl, you out there? Look at you looking so fresh. Yeah, you did a great job there. I see that. Okay, 14 comments. Let me go in your comments to check your flow on this. Okay, gorgeous, Peter. Peter's trying to get in. Okay, well, how much you guys have to pay for the IBA, Vivian?
Sorry?
How much do you pay for the recruitment? They pay for the recruitment? If they want to join Genesis?
£99.
£99.
So here's the joke I always tell my females. If Peter's trying to get recruited, he better trying to talk to you, better come up with 99 pounds. You know what I'm saying, girl? Okay? But here's this. Even if you got this, I would comment back, thanks so much, appreciate you. Can you do me a favor and share this post, see if you might know someone else looking? Make sense? Because you've got to like drill this at every comment on the algorithm is super importante. Another thing you got here is you got 0 shares on here, baby girl. Okay? Yeah. So what I would do is I would go back to this post. The good thing it was only 13 days ago. I would pin this post to the top of your page. Okay? I would go back to all these people and re-comment to all these people. Like my boy Peter is trying to take you out for dinner, but great, he's gonna give 99 pounds first, okay, Peter? You got to pay to play, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then go back to all these people and re-engage this post, right? And get it back up to the people, okay? That was super good. Now here's a housekeeping tip: if someone says they're interested and you say, "Is it okay if I send you some information?" And they don't respond, what do you do, Vivian?
I'm stuck.
No, you message them anyways.
Okay.
Y'all hear that? Yes in the Zoom chat? Okay, yes, so this is simply to get the algorithm up. If Ezeki doesn't say anything back to me, I am still going to message him anyways. And then you know what I'm going to do? Viv, I'm going to go shoot him a message, right? The script, follow the script, and I'm going to come back to this post and I'm going to say something like, another comment with a question at the end. You see it? Yeah. So what I would do for you, we're talking about blowing the steel back up, is I would go back through all this stuff and do the same thing. Everyone on the call, re-engage the old post over again, okay? So this is great, but we don't want to ask people if it's for them and themselves on the thing. We want to get them in the chat, right? So what I would do for you girls, I would go back. You could even update that. Don't forget, team, you can always update stuff with a new picture, right? So you could potentially go in this post and you could edit it, okay? Mm-hmm. You could edit it, and then you could change the picture on it, and it would refresh it and pin it to the top of everybody else's page. Make sense, everybody? Y'all get that? Okay, that's super good. Okay, over here. Man, look at that rain. Dang, girl. All right, so you got this. Remote positions available. This is good. But you should only have one thing on your page at one time. So you got 1 hiring post, 2 hiring posts, 3 hiring posts. Okay?
Yeah.
So delete that crap. Maybe you don't delete it. Maybe you just minimize it, hide it off your page. But you only want, I gotta know that, okay? This is great. If you're not getting stuff that's working, hide it from your page. Everyone on the call, not just Vivian, okay? But hide it from your page, okay? Get it going, all right? So let me see what else we got here. A lot of this stuff is yada, yada, yada. That's great. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. What I would do, housekeeping, because I talk really fast, is I would hide all this crap off your page right now, because you don't need 500 things out there. 10 comments. You could even, if you really want to get crazy, look at Ezekiel over here. You trying to mess, he keeps saying he's interested. Good Lord. And I would go back to the other post that had the most comments on it, pin it to the top of your page, and then go from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think we were only supposed to go for an hour. Okay. But I don't know who else is going to take over because I kind of pirated the whole meeting. That's just kind of what I do. You can ask Stacy. Okay. Unfortunately, she knows how it goes. But do y'all see, put in the Zoom chat, do y'all see some value in that? Yes, yes. Give it up for Alan. Looks like you're going to fall asleep. Alan, you need some bucked up, dog. Come on, you better buck up, Alan. I can see your face passing out on the damn call, okay? That's it, Steve. I'll give it back to you. I don't know if you want to do stuff. Esther saying stuff, but I don't know how much time we got. Steve, you're in charge. I'm going to shut up now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, thank you very much, Andy, for coming on. We heard a lot of good stuff there, a lot of nuances that are really helping. And yeah, we need to get absolutely bang on doing the right things here. I've seen lots of things that just, people changing their surnames, tagging in multiple people to the message, all sorts of stuff. So we've got to be very diligent in getting this perfect. Let's learn from each other and let's make this work. So it adds another marketing channel to our bow so that we can go and become the Primerica of Europe, Africa, Asia, and the rest of the world outside of America and Canada and Puerto Rico. All right.
Keep doing, Steve. Remind them to keep doing what they were doing before this. Like, we're not stopping myself, and we're not setting appointments anymore. Right?
Absolutely.
We're gonna keep doing that. We're just gonna add this to it. Okay. So yeah, listen. I'm gonna. Would anybody see value in this? Yes, yes. You think anybody see that? Maybe think they should have a teammate that should have been here with this stuff. Okay. So maybe you guys can I know Jeff's out there saving churches again, but maybe you guys can reach out to Jeff and tell him, hey, we saw some value, bring Andy back, and maybe, just maybe, we'll do another incentive for you guys, and I'll get back with you guys and help you guys out. Sound good?
Sounds excellent, Andy. Thank you so much.
I gotta go. The pizza's here. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Well, good night, everybody. Have a fantastic week. Let's give it everything we've got. And, let's keep improving, getting better and better. Take care. God bless. See you all. Love you. Bye.